À 8h36, on est très heureux de recevoir sur le plateau de Salut Bonjour ce matin M. Dan Aykroyd qui débarque directement d'Hollywood pour venir jouer dans la neige avec nous pour quelques jours. Natif d'Ottawa, ça je ne savais pas, je l'apprends aujourd'hui. Well, first of all...
Mon pays, c'est l'hiver. I'm getting little touches of nostalgia.
Oh, really?
Je vais parler en anglais parce que je ne veux pas mangler votre belle langue.
Ah. Vous êtes très bon.
Ben, ça va être plus que clair si on parle, si on parle en anglais.
Moi, je pense que c'est la gêne qui vous retient parce que votre français est très, très bon.
Non, ben, il faut pratiquer.
Il faut pratiquer.
So I'm going to move to Montreal and do some practicing, I hope.
Ah, mais votre français est très, très bon.
Blues here.
I know.
I would love to do that.
How come
well, you know, we looked 5 years ago, and we have to have a certain demographic tourist convention thing, Americans coming up, and then the combination of that and the local booming population now. And 5 years later, we look and we go, this is good. So.
And you're still involved with the project. I didn't know that.
Yeah, we sold it to Live Nation. Now we're the biggest concert business in the world, and I go forward as a founding consultant with them. And so I've been looking at alleyway signs all over town.
So let's have one here in Montreal.
Yeah, we should.
Pour les gens qui voyagent souvent, vous avez certainement déjà vu les chaînes House of Blues. Alors Dan, évidemment, derrière tout ça, c'est, j'imagine, la suite logique des Blues Brothers. I guess that it's from the movies that the idea came after that, I guess.
Yeah, well, we lost John tomorrow, March 6th. So we remember him very fondly. Yeah.
Let's
but
talk
could
about
be the 5th now. Am I forgetting that? That's bad. Anyway, it was around this time of year. Anyway.
Around that, I guess.
Yeah, but the blues still goes on. It's like a law firm with a deceased partner, you know, because I still do the act.
Yeah.
Avec son frère, Jimmy. We do that a lot.
And it's important to do it again?
It is.
Again and again and again.
To keep my legs and hips moving, man.
Are they still good?
Well, yeah. Well, I thought you'd have a band here today.
No. Yeah. It's the snow is here this morning, so that's why they couldn't come. Yes, I do.
And what? Do you ever have live music there?
We should have, yeah.
Yeah, that's excellent. Good.
Well, we're waiting for the Blues Brothers in Montreal.
Well, we're going to bring a House of Blues here. We just need a nice industrial site to build it. So
let's find one.
Yeah.
You came here to Montreal for a special evening last night. It was like the launch of a new.
Well, the first thing we did was we recognized Aykroyd and his courageous and brave struggle, and the fact that here he's performing again after what he went through medically, and you know what a story.
His battle against cancer.
Exactly, and we were here to support his charity and his. Which is the Aykroyd Foundation. We collected money at the Door of Opera, a great nightclub in town here. And we had a dinner at Buonanotte for Kirk Muller, who's my good friend. You know, it was Kirk and Carbo that brought the last Stanley Cup to Canada. There has not been a Stanley Cup in Canada since Kirk and Carbo.
You don't have to tell us that. We know that.
Yeah, we're yeah. So, I mean, if I'm correct there. So I think the party we had last night for Aykroyd, for Kirk and Carbo, and to introduce the tequila that everybody loves.
This is the product here.
Was at Buonanotte. And it was really a fun night, and the best lasagna I've had in years over there. Yeah, Mark did a great job. Yeah, this is it. You see, a friend of mine owns the company, and we decided why not bring it to Canada? Why shouldn't Canadians and Quebecois have what Americans have?
Yeah.
You know, because we couldn't get it here. And I had several bar owners tell me last night, Americans come up ask for it, Canadians are asked for it because it's been in 100 songs, it's been in TV, movies. You know, Clint Eastwood drank it in a movie. It's been in, you know, that song, Patron Makes Your Clothes Fall Off. Yeah. So it's very famous, and people want it already. So I'm just here to say, hey, it's going to be here in the province in a month. I don't have to do much selling here. It's not used battery acid.
If it's good for Clint, I mean...
Well, you know, we all be like him. Yeah,
it's gotta be good.
This is the Añejo, I believe, is that the Plata?
Yeah, Añejo.
No, that's the Añejo. That's the aged one. And so if you like tequila, this is what you should be drinking. You don't get a hangover with that.
That's the one.
So my job's easy. You know, people want this already. And I could be selling real, real shit, but I'm not.
No, it's not the same thing. It's not the same thing. Si Dan Aykroyd est ici à Montréal, c'est parce qu'il y avait entre autres une soirée hier soir ici à Montréal pour la Fondation Aykroyd. Plusieurs joueurs du Canadien étaient là, entre autres Guy Carbonneau, l'entraîneur, et aussi Kirk Muller, parce qu'ils se connaissent dans le temps de la dernière Coupe Stanley ici à Montréal. I think you had the chance to hold the cup, right?
I did, yeah. Kirk brought it to the farm, yeah. Kirk Muller's an old friend and a great guy, and those guys, starting today, they're you know,
they're going to catch
those goalies are going to, they're going to watch a lot of old tape of Gump Worsley.
Even if you live in the States now, you still watch what the
I'm a
Leafs are doing with
I'm a Habs fan now. With Kirk and Carbo, how could I not love the Habs? That's my team.
Alors, c'était une belle soirée hier. Il y avait le lancement également de cette tequila ici maintenant qu'on retrouve aux États-Unis, mais qu'on veut implanter davantage ici au Canada. Et c'est pour ça que la soirée avait lieu hier soir. Let's talk about movies real fast, because there's a new one coming this summer.
Well, I got hired by Adam Sandler. I don't do films too much anymore, but I will walk out the door for Adam Sandler or Spielberg or somebody like that. You know?
Those guys.
Those guys. But he called me to play a New York fire captain in his movie. Now, who would want to play a New York fire captain?
There you go.
I mean, come on. So
you
that
do that.
That was just beautiful, and we had fun. And it's a movie about acceptance and tolerance. Two gay firemen, basically. And so it's you know, there's humor in all forms of sexuality.
Is there like a shooting for a calendar or something?
What's that?
Is there a shooting for the calendar?
Well, yeah. So you heard about that? Yeah, that'll be all over the web for life. That shot of me feeding meat to the dog in a certain way.
There's no pictures available so far.
No, I hope not.
We've heard about that. There's no pictures.
So it's going to be fun. A big comedy in July.
Yes. And how come you don't do that much movies anymore? How come
well, I had 30 years in that business.
I know. It's like 60 movies or so? Or...
Yeah, well, I've been in 100, and I've played the lead in about 60. Yeah, and you don't tell Gordie Howe now to go play more hockey, Mr. Howe. No, you know. So I mean, I've really reached the point where I think I've done everything I can in that industry and contributed hopefully to world culture a bit and humor and making people laugh and I leave behind hopefully a half respectable legacy. Some good, some are better than others.
Ghostbusters 3. There's a big buzz on the internet. People are talking about it. People are asking about it. Is there like a good reason to think that maybe we'll have the chance to?
I would say more of a chance to see the video game in 08. That's going to be a hot video game for all formats. Yeah.
Are you working on that right now?
Yes, we're working on that. That is going to be very exciting. And the story in there will be really, really cool, and it will take people back to the feeling of the old movie. You get to play with the Ghostbusters as a team member. It's great.
That would be something.
Yeah.
Dan Aykroyd qui sera à surveiller cet été dans un film qui s'appelle I Now Pronounce You Chuck and Larry avec Adam Sandler, qui lui a demandé personnellement de venir faire un tour et de jouer dans ce film-là. Il a accepté évidemment de venir faire un petit tour. Et oui, il y a des projets peut-être pour Ghostbusters, mais surtout un jeu vidéo complètement éclaté qu'on pourra voir au cours des prochains mois. Dan Aykroyd, merci beaucoup.
Merci, Ben.
Gentil d'être venu nous voir ce matin. Très, très aimable de votre part. Dan Aykroyd, un plaisir. Avec 60 films comme lead et une centaine de films en carrière, c'est assez impressionnant.
Merci.
Amazing! La pause, Daniel Melançon avec nous juste au retour.
À votre santé avec ça.
Ah, ben merci, on va partager.